Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It has been a hot minute since we have been in Pleasantview, but we are back. We are back with the Caliente family. So just a little recap on what happened. The last Caliente part wasn't super exciting, I guess. Not a lot happened. Dina actually got the want to have a baby, which I was not expecting. That is something I didn't really see in Dina's future. But I think we are going to try with Mortimer. She also had a bit of a fling with Don Lothario, which, you know, it's going to get a bit messy because Don is obviously one of Nina's lovers. When it comes to Nina, she got a job in the Slacker career. She is doing quite well. I mean, I say well, I'm pretty sure she's still level 1. Yep, she's level 1, so she's not been promoted yet, but, you know, it is what it is. And in the last part, she did break up Daniel Pleasant's marriage. So she had a date with Daniel Pleasant at the house with Mary Sue, just as she was coming home from work, and the whole thing just unraveled. So she does want to go on a date now, and I'm kind of thinking I want to pursue Daniel. So she has just come home from work, so we're going to let her sleep, and then I think we're going to invite Daniel out somewhere. He is living with Kaylin, which is his other piece on the side. So, I mean, is that another relationship that Nina is going to completely ruin? And in terms of Dina, I do want her to maybe invite Mortimer around. She does still want to get married to a rich sim, and I do like the idea of them getting married. But at the same time, I do feel like Mortimer is a very traditional sim. So Dina is waiting for him to propose to her. So whether that happens or whether we need a baby in the mix to sort of push him towards marriage, you know, we'll see. But that's kind of what we have in store for this part in the Caliente household. I have just noticed that Dina has the want to flirt with Don. Now, do we pursue a pregnancy with Don and Mortimer and try and trick Mortimer into thinking that the baby is his, even if it isn't, just so we can maybe try and push for marriage? Or is that too scandalous? I'm not entirely sure. I have yet to decide. I mean, that would definitely burn all bridges with Nina if she ever found out we had a child with Don. But I don't know. Is that what I'm willing to do? I don't know. I'm so undecided. Mary Sue just creeping outside our home, looking a bit like Gollum. Girl, go home. Like, you have no business here. Dina wanted to go fishing, so I have sent her to Woodland Park, though part of me is also on the hunt for either Mortimer or Don, so we can try and, you know, pursue something. Apologies if you hear my phone going off. I've also noticed that she does want to learn couples counselling, and I feel like that is because I mentioned her maybe having a baby with Don, and now that I see her wanting to learn couples counselling, the more I am leaning towards this incredibly messy situation. So Dina is just gonna be out here ruining all kinds of lives, and, you know, as long as she's happy, I'm happy. We have just found out that Dina's one true hobby is nature. So, I mean, the fishing want does kind of make sense. But at the same time, of all the Sims to, like, thread a worm onto a fishing hook, Dina was probably the last Sim I expected to do something like that. Purely because, you know, it's Dina. But, you know, I'm glad she has a bit more dimension to her. I'm glad that she's not fitting into the sort of gold digger stereotype that everyone pins Dina into, because, you know, this is a hill I will die on. Although the Dina in this save wants to have a baby, I mean, there's not necessarily gold digging aspirations within that. You know, she just wants to start her family, and I'm just kind of doing it in the worst possible way. So, I mean, pros and cons. The park was a bit of a bust, so Dina is on her way home, and we're just going to kill a couple hours before we can send Nina out for a date with Daniel. She does want to learn a skill point, so that's something I want to do because it's going to benefit her career. So I would actually quite like her to study mechanical, because I'm pretty sure you need max mechanical for the slacker career. Or maybe it was charisma. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, we're going to learn mechanical. If she doesn't need it for her job, it'll be handy when our appliances inevitably break. And then once Dina's home, we're just going to immediately go out with Daniel. Ho hum, that was kind of boring. I had hoped you'd be a little more fun. We have literally just arrived, Daniel. What is your issue? I did decide to take them to Midnight Flows, which honestly is the world's ugliest karaoke bar. I really need to renovate downtown and Blue Water Village, especially now I'm starting to come here more often in gameplay. And, you know, after my original burnout with renovating the entirety of Pleasantview, I'm ready to get hurt again. I think that's going to be like my next project, is renovating these sort of sub-hoods. I'm kind of hoping that we can still hang out with Daniel though, even though he is being a massive loser right now. So after Daniel's initial cold feet and quite frankly rubbish attitude, he has agreed to go on a date with us again, which, not gonna lie, kind of happy about that because it did fulfill one of Nina's wants, and I'm all about that gold aspiration. The date is actually going surprisingly well. He's not rejected any of our advances, and honestly, Daniel the dog never would. We have a crush on each other, we want to become best friends. Now we go in for the kiss. Aww, cute. If this wasn't so, you know, disgustingly seedy, this would be cute. Though, imagine the children between Daniel and Nina. They would be so cute. It kind of looks like Nina is done with Daniel now. So I think we might just end the date and then maybe get her to like DJ or something here. Ooh. Oh, Nina, it looks like you're gaining some fame now. More and more people are starting to see that you're a good sim. Some good things may be coming your way soon. I mean, Nina, live your best life. I love to see it. Ooh, woohoo in a bed. Okay, fine, you got me. I will. So I was going to do some karaoke, but she is just ruining the entire vibes of this place, which is already a little bit rubbish. So I think we might just go home. Thanks a lot. It is now the second day in the round, and I think I'm going to play a little bit fast and loose with the wants. Dina does want to earn some money, but she doesn't have a want to get a job, and she does have the lifetime wish to be a business tycoon. So before Kaylin comes and steals the newspaper, or Mary Sue comes and like burns our house down, I do want her to try and find a job in the business career. Entertainment, no. Athletic, no. Gamer, no. Okay, well, we tried. Her wants for today are a little bit rubbish. She doesn't really want to invite anyone over, so I'm just going to have to keep an eye out on whoever passes by and hope it's either Mortimer or Don so we can get our baby plan in motion. Oh my gosh, is Mary Sue going to get savaged by this dog? That is what you get. I know we broke up your marriage, but like honestly, can you stop like coming round our house constantly? Poor Mary Sue. But at the same time, don't come around here. What is this face that Nina's making? My gosh. I mean, strange expression aside, Nina has been promoted to gas station attendant level 2. The hours are doable, the pay is pretty lousy. On occasion, you find yourself with the odd headaches which result from the fumes. But hey, you've got all the delights of the snack cake and magazine racks right at your fingertips. Enjoy! She now works from 10 PM till 3 AM, starting immediately. So that is slightly better work hours, so we can now do more things during the day since she doesn't have to sleep. And we get more money in the house. Proud of you, Nina. Proud of you. I know they say it is 12 o'clock somewhere, but it is literally 10:30 in the morning. Don't you think 2 trays of drinks is a bit overkill, Dina? Please, do something more productive with your day. Or just pick your armpit. I mean, that's cool too. Okay, this is maybe, just maybe, a very bad idea on my part. However, Dina wants to throw a party. So, you know, she is a lady of leisure. Let's do it. But I'm kind of considering inviting Mortimer for Dina. And then obviously Nina would want Don to be here. So, I don't know. This could, oops, Mortimer, in you go. This could potentially ruin a lot of things. Like, it could potentially ruin everything. Also kind of tempted to invite Malcolm Landgrab, just because I do think him and Dina would make such a good power couple. The downside is children with him are nightmare fuel, but, you know, we could, I don't know, fix him somehow. I don't know. We don't really know him, but I think I'm going to invite him anyway. He does seem like the kind of person Dina would want to get to know. Do we invite Daniel? That must just be asking for trouble. This is probably a weird enough party as it is. We'll just do that. Why are you inviting Mary Sue in? I mean, she's just going to be an absolute killjoy. I would quite like to come and talk to Brandy. The men are all just dancing away, so I mean, that's great. But I would really like to strengthen our relationship with Brandy. I really think that Brandy and Dina will be good friends. Same with Nina, actually. And I do think that Brandy does need these sort of like girls in her life. You know, she needs that. Relax. Oh, okay, we're going up. Oh my gosh. Nobody look at this. Wow, they're going full nudie pants. Okay, the walls are not helping. There's a window right there. I'll just go downstairs. I kind of want to listen for a baby jingle though. Maybe I just put the walls up. Wow, Brandy has just left. And to be fair, you know, I would too. Okay, I didn't hear a baby jingle, even though we did have a casual woohoo. Oh my gosh! When did you two woohoo? No wonder Brandy left. Literally everyone is upstairs. What on earth is going on in this house? I mean, at least they've kind of paired off with their respective others. Wow, this party is filth. Absolute filth. Oh my god, do not do that. Thank you. Go and chat with Malcolm. Let's get to know Mr. Landgrab a little bit better. I feel really sorry for Mary Sue. Here she is, just hanging out in the house of the woman who destroyed her marriage. I mean, obviously it takes two to tango. It's entirely Daniel's fault, not really Nina's. But, you know, she doesn't really feel like she has any other friends to turn to, which is strange because her and Cassandra are so close. But, like, maybe she feels like Cassandra is going to judge her for, you know, the marriage breakdown. Like, I feel like Cassandra is quite traditional, even though, you know, things with her and Don didn't pan out that way. So, I don't know. I feel like it's quite sad, Mary Sue. Like, not the worst thing you could do, but, you know, learn to love yourself, please. Like, you can do so much better than just being here seething. Mary Sue, you need to learn some boundaries. You absolutely cannot come in here and bath. Like, I know the party's a good time and this has been a bit of a free-for-all, but you're just taking it to weird new extremes and I'm not sure I approve. Go home, Mary Sue. Literally, what is with everyone bathing at my house? Can you please not do that? Thank goodness this party's ending. We have invited the strangest collection of people. And like, we're just chilling up here having drinks. It was a good time, I'm glad. Mortimer and Malcolm discussing business in the hot tub, love to see it. While everyone else just bathes. So, I mean, not a bad party, all considered. Super dark, but Nina is absolutely killing it. She has been promoted to convenience store clerk, which is level 3 in the Slacker career. The customers are considerably The customers are considerably less wealthy than those in your last job, but there is plenty of free soda pop and candy bars. Not a bad trade. Besides, all your friends can hang out at the store late in the evening and read the comic books while you pretend to work. So she now works from 9 AM till 3 PM, starting immediately. Kind of ruins our day, but it does mean we can go on more dates at night, which is quite good. So she is doing so well at her career, and I'm so proud of her. Though one thing I did notice, which is quite sad, is her relationship with Dina is so low. Like, she only has 4 in both short-term and long-term relationship, and Dina's not much better. They're only at 11 for her. So, I don't know. I feel like the girls are gonna really struggle. So, you know, if we did have a baby with Dawn, maybe it wouldn't be the end of the world because, like, their relationship's so low anyway. And then afterwards, you know, it could maybe be something that's, like, built from the ground up. But, I mean, obviously, you know, if we didn't do that, it wouldn't be wrecked. Like, completely wrecked. So, I don't know. I'm kind of... We'll go where the wants take us, you know? But I'm kind of sad that there's such a rift between the girls. Like, I did want them to really strengthen their bond. So I think we might have to try and do something together the next time Nina's off work. Nina is home from work and she wants to go on a date and she wants to woohoo. So I think we might do that. I don't really know who to go on a date with. I don't know whether to just try and meet someone or if we should try Daniel again. I'm kind of thinking Daniel is who I want to go on a date with. But I mean, we like Dawn more, but Daniel's new and exciting. So I guess, I think I'm going to do Daniel. I think I'm going to focus on Daniel. I mean, I don't know, I'm so indecisive. And then while we wait for the taxi, I would quite like to talk to Dina a little because her social is really low. I did try and call that Vicky Enriquez that she wants to be friends with, but, you know, she wasn't in. So Dina's not really rolling any other wants for people. So, you know, it is what it is. Oh, they are autonomously talking. Yes, I love it. Please bond. Please bond. Cool. So we're just going on a date in our grocery outfit. Love that for us. We have arrived at Londoste, which is a super fancy smancy restaurant, and we've both just turned up in our work attire, so I mean, that's nice. Again, this is going to look way better when I renovate things, but yeah, I think we are going to smooth talk Daniel for a little bit, and then we might dine out, because I feel like her needs are pretty low. And I don't know if there's somewhere we can woohoo here, because I would also like to do that, and I don't really want to take Daniel home, because, you know, the women of Pleasantview already hate Nina. I don't need to give Kaylin something to hate me about too, you know? Ah, we're getting seated in this cool little table at the corner. Fun. This seems very sort of romantic for what Nina and Daniel are. I mean, I maybe should have taken them to, like, Lucky Shack cards and drink or something. Like, this feels a lot more like a date than the kind of date that Nina would normally go on. But hey, a girl's got to eat. So, I think Nina would maybe have... I don't know, this is like her work money, you know? She's, like, worked hard for this. Well, I say hard, she's a slacker, but, you know, as hard as a slacker works. I think she would probably like the lime-seared prawns, and Daniel would 100% go for a steak, especially if it's on Nina's dime. So they're just going to have their dinner and enjoy each other's company. I was looking to see if there's somewhere they could maybe woohoo, and my only option was a sofa, which I think is going to end up being like a park bench or something. And, like, I know that Nina likes to have fun, but I feel like that's not her style. And although Daniel would probably do it anywhere, I mean, you know, there's a line we have to draw. And, you know, I've decided to draw it woohooing on a bench. So, you know, we have standards. As if Daniel has the audacity to order a 25 simoleon steak and not even finish it. You know what, Daniel? This date is over. How do I end it? There. Goodbye, Daniel. You don't deserve my time anymore. Nina's social is so low and she's not really getting any decent wants. I was keeping an eye out at the front of the house in the hopes that either Mortimer or Daniel would, Don would walk past, but they didn't. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call Brandy and try and become friends with her. Dina does have the want to become friends with Vicky Enriquez, but I've tried to phone her twice now and she's just not in. So I'm just going to like interpret Vicky as Brandy just for this. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. And we did make friends. How nice. Yeah, it doesn't really make a difference to anything, just that, you know, we'll be closer with Brandy, which, honestly, I would rather be closer with Brandy than some random NPC that's probably like a bartender or something. Nina is home from her date, and she immediately wants to go on another date with Daniel. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a bit cheeky, and I'm actually going to invite Daniel home, or over, sorry, just because she does want to woohoo, and, you know, all her wants are about Daniel just now. And, you know, she clearly wasn't as bothered about him not finishing a 25 simoleon steak as I was. You know, money means nothing to her. So, you know, Daniel's going to come over. We're going to have a bit of cheeky fun before we end the part. Because, you know, we need some spice. I need some spice. Dina has not really wanted to do anything, which is quite surprising. You know, she just wants to fish. And it's like, no. You know, you are the Caliente sisters. I need fire. Come on. All right, Daniel, just take your sweet time coming over. Thank you. So we are going to greet him. Maybe not clean the stove, please. And then we're going to have a cheeky little woohoo. And obviously it's going to be casual because I do like the sort of element of surprise. And not going to lie, I really want Nina and Daniel baby. They're already going straight for it. What are these two? I guess I'll just like go in the kitchen or something. And just keep an ear out for a baby jingle. They've fallen in love. Oh, that would be a really cute picture if they weren't both in their underwear on the couch about to do despicable things. I want to say cute, but it's really not. Baby jingle? I don't think I got a baby jingle. Excuse me. Well, I guess we say goodbye to Daniel now. Because he served his purpose. We now want to have 3 loves at once. So I'm going to lock that in. Like, Nina is ready for a new challenge in the next round. So, I mean, that's going to be fun. I don't really know who we could maybe work on with Nina. She doesn't really know that many people. She did meet a vampire, which could be quite fun. Or we could maybe save up and use the matchmaker. She does have some bolts with Darren Dreamer, but they don't get on. And to be fair, I don't blame her. Darren is the worst. So, yeah. I hope you guys have enjoyed this part. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. I hope you guys have enjoyed this part. I had a lot of fun being back in Pleasantview, and I do apologise for the lack of uploads this past month or so. I have just started working full time again, as I said in my community tab, so it has been a bit of an adjustment period getting a schedule and things sorted. But I feel like now I've kind of settled in and I'm back in the flow of things. Videos should be more consistent from here on out. I don't really want to set a schedule or anything in stone, but you know, we'll work on it. We'll work on it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Leave any comments or thoughts you have down below. What should we do about Dina and the baby? Who should the father be? I mean, I don't want to manipulate it too much, but at the same time, how fun would the drama be? I just want so much drama. That's my issue. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the very next video. Bye!